Welcome to the iGuide Career Planning Toolkit of Resources. We are so glad you could join us. Now we are going to talk about freelancing. You will learn about what freelancing is, what are its benefits and possibilities, and about particular steps how to start your freelancing career. So, let's get started. These days, a large portion of the worldwide workforce is making extra cash by freelancing from home. What is freelancing? According to Wikipedia, a freelancer or freelance worker is a term commonly used for a person who is self-employed and is not necessarily committed to a particular employer long term. Freelancing is basically a different way to work. Rather than being employed by a company in one specific job, freelancers are self-employed and find work via a variety of sources. Clients hire a freelancer to complete a task, project, or service for them. When you do freelancing, you don't have a boss, you're your own boss. Freelancing can be done online as well as offline. Concerning online freelancing, you can make a freelancer account and profile according to your skills on different freelancing websites like Upwork and Freelancer, which helps freelancers to connect with businesses all over the world. Freelance jobs can range from one-time paid contracts to repeat consistent work on a weekly or monthly basis. The benefit of being a freelancer is that you can choose if you want to work an extra 5 hours per week or an extra 20 hours. You can seek out and apply for as many or as few projects as you like. While freelancers do take on contract work for companies and organisations, they are ultimately self-employed. Freelancers are not considered employees by the companies they work for, but rather contractors. What are the essential steps to starting your freelancing career? So, the prerequisite is to know something that is of value. In other words, you need to have some skill that people will want to buy from you, or some skill that you can serve people with. Therefore, ask yourself what specific skills do you possess and what services you can offer. For example, you may be excellent in creative writing. The internet is full of opportunities for writers. Many websites are constantly on the lookout for good writers, and you can be a good fit. The most demanded are now copywriters. If your speaking skills are perfect, then you can work as a voiceover artist for animation videos and promotional ads. The animated videos and ads that you see on the internet are made by graphics and animation specialists, but to make the characters speak, they need a human voice. The speaking skills in this type of work, of course, take into account voice modulation, pronunciation, clarity of voice, neutral accent, etc. If you have learned a foreign language, then you can take up translation jobs. Also, many companies look for customer support in English, French, German, Chinese, or any other language. If you are computer skilled, you can do web designing, software programming, graphics animation, or just editing photographs. Maybe you are good at social media platforms. Lots of companies seek somebody who will take care of their company profiles on social media. Remember, you do not need to be an expert in the field which you want to start freelancing in. If you keep thinking that you want to be perfect and only then you would like to take live projects, you will never be ready. Just take the first project and learn in the process. So, if freelance work interests you, sign up at a popular freelancing platform and set up your profile. This includes putting up your resume and going through the rules and regulations. Highlight your plus points in your profile, but be sure to be honest. Keep in mind that a genuine freelancing site will allow you to set up your profile without charging any fee. As a beginner, your focus should be on building a reputable profile. In other words, getting good feedback should be given priority over anything else in the formative stage of your freelance career. Experience counts in the virtual world of freelancing just like in the real world. It might take you a while to win your first project, but don't let that dampen your spirit. Alongside this, keep watching the profiles of other successful freelancers. This will not only motivate and inspire you, but will also offer a lot of things to learn from and eventually assimilate in your own profile. Now that a profile is set, it is time to start posting applications. In other words, you will now be bidding on jobs. Watch the board for jobs being posted and apply for the ones you think you can do. To get an idea about the pricing point, see the standards of other bidders on the same job. That will give you an idea of what price to set for a job. Keep your applications brief and to the point. The key here is to think from the customer's perspective. If online selling of your service takes off slowly, you can start with someone you know. Maybe your relatives or your friends who have their own business might want a website or software or app. You can approach them, and the benefit of this is that you can experiment more since they are in your contact and they already know you. The risk is less even if you mess up your first project or if you delay the timeline. Getting social will help you reach beyond your contacts, and it gives you a platform to showcase your work to the world. Start with a Facebook page or Instagram page or any social media platform which is free. Later you can have your own portfolio website. Also, it makes your work look more professional. Can you be a successful freelancer? Of course you can. Nothing and no one can stop you from that. Just believe in yourself and take advice from this video. Congratulations on completing today's lesson. For more lessons, please log on to the iGuide project website.